Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys, from where you are watching this video from. It's another bright morning that God has given unto us. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If it's your first time to see this video, kindly subscribe so that we can grow the channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you some of the reasons that I learned while I was employed that made me leave my job, and kindly listen to the end. I know it's going to be helpful to one or two people, and if you'll be having any kind of question, kindly reach me out in the comment section. Let's do this, guys. Let's start from where we left. So I wanted first we understand the matrix of employment. Some of the things that I learned when I was employed. I used to get a 6-figure salary, but you find that I don't know whether it happens to some of you or it used to happen to me. You find that before the salary could get into my account, I've already planned for that salary. So it was like just the salary was just passing by. Yani ni ile tu inaingia kwa account tu inapita tu ika kufunga macho na kufungua. Inapita tu, and then in the next 2-3 days my account is empty because the bills ziko nishalipa bills. So there are bills that were constant. The first bill that is obvious to everyone ni rent. Lazima ulipe rent ndio landlord asikufukuze kwa nyumba. Then you fear the aibu ya neighbors pia hujalipa rent. From there nilipe, I pay the wifi, I pay water bill, I pay my house manager. I make sure I have transport to go to work, because if I don't have transport, then to get the next amount of money will be an issue. The other bill that I used to pay, I used to make sure that I have daily spend, so that when my house manager akiniuliza mambo ya pesa ya sukuma, I know there is somewhere I've kept the daily spend, so I don't have to stress myself now and then. So one day I came and sat down. I asked myself, for how long will I survive like this? Pesa inaingia kwa account yenye na save ni kidogo sana, na in between the month emergency ikitokea tena, hiyo yenye nimesave unapata nimetoa. So I came, I thought. Then I told my husband, we have to think how we are going to come out of this matrix, because hii mshahara, hii job tunafanya ni kusurvive, tuna survive. Atujisaidie mahali, this is survival, and I know most of you do survival. By the time it comes to date 15, unapata most of us hatuna pesa. Tunaanza kukopa marafiki zetu, and it is very shameful. Nyinyi wote mmelipa, lakini unapata unakopa madeni. So we took a small loan, tukaamua we buy a land. So we bought 1 acre of land. Let me show you guys the land. This one. Yote mpaka huko chini tushapanda mahindi, and you can see there are small places pia yenye tumepanda the mahindi, the maharagwe. Yani no bills. If you see a place like here, you have small kundes, you have even sukuma. So now we decided we bought a 1 acre piece of land. And because there is somewhere that my husband was going to get a lump sum, it was very easy for us. So tulichukua loan, tukabuy the shamba, and then when the lump sum came, we were able to pay back the loan. So now we decided, we plan how I'm going to exit from work. So the first step was tukuje ushago, we build a semi-permanent house ya kushikilia kwanza, where we'll put our heads in before we build a permanent house and things like that. Tukaamua tukahama. So now we were talking about the matrix of employment. So guys, if you sit down well with a pen and paper, utapata that town most of the time unapata salary, but you are surviving. Not until you understand the matrix of employment, guys. You will never go anywhere, you will never move forward. Yes, wanasema maisha ya ushago ni ngumu nini, but there is a lot of peace. Kama sahi, I don't pay bills. Kuna bills silipi. At the end of the month, since I migrated here, mimi silipi rent. Hakuna landlord nitakopa chi landlord atakuja kunigonga mlango. You don't pay water bill. As you can see, I have a borehole. I don't pay transport because I have no movement. Yani, I find myself, if it is daily spend, I don't have to have daily spend. Because if it is mboga, I have mboga in my farm. You can see, guys, this is waru. These are potatoes. They are almost ready. I also have another piece of land there and we plant potatoes. If you come here, these are pumpkins. In between you can see kuna vitungu. So actually I think I have more than 2 months I've never bought vitungu, because ukichuna hizi vitungu the next moment they are already ready. So you find my bills are very small. So you find that even when I have 1,000 shillings, I feel I have a lot of money because there are no bills. Hizi ni cabbages, you can see. They have started to form. These are kunde, if you know them. Guys, life in the village is very, very, very cheap. You be hardworking. On this other area, I have planted my peanuts, and they can see they have done well. On this other end, you can see I also have another nursery for spinach. Actually, I don't. And tonight is on a Sunday when I'm doing this video. You can see I'm just enjoying the breeze, the blue skies. They are so amazing. On the other end, far end, I have a waterfall that I've just visited today in the morning. So guys, if you don't sit today, look at the matrix of your employment. What are you benefiting from your employer? Wewe ndio una benefit kwa employment ama una benefit employer? You have to understand those two things. Ukae chini na pen na paper. You check your incomes and you check your outcomes. Like what comes in and what comes out of your account. How much are you spending? For example, if you save that small amount of money, wamuelewa wacha nene ninunue ka 50 by 100 mahali, jenga a semi permanent house. Aishikilia there. It is better there's a guy I was listening to in TikTok and he was saying it is better you pack your mnyama, your Prado, your G-Wagon, your Mercedes Benz in a nyumba ya mabati where the landlord is not asking you for rent. Kushinda you come you park your mnyama in an apartment where that apartment huyo landlord usipolipa nyumba atakushukisha mbio sana na aibu tena nyingine yenye haifai. I know our parents are obsessed with that. Mtoto wangu wako mahali yako employed, my kid is working so and so. Our parents like hearing that their kids are working in corporate. But how are those corporate? So now let me give you a short story. Where I was employed, I started as a nurse. Then I was promoted to be a clinic admin. Clinic admin ilikuwa tu jina because some of the roles that I used to do, they were the nursing roles. Then at the end of the month, now the admin roles come in. You do the reports, you do claims for staff, and so on and so forth. And then it clicked in my mind that I've already noted the routine, the yearly routine of where I am working. So you find that January or Feb, you go and do end of year party. April, you go and do team building. March, in between March, you do a facility audit. So once you do the team building, there'll be no other activity unless maybe the champions, if an activity comes in between for the champions. So I came and sat down and said, this is the routine. On and off, on and off. So I also came to see that my kids, I'm struggling so much for my kid even to feed well, because niki make mistake tu pesa nimesave nitoe nitumia vibaya, mimi hiyo mwezi inaniramba. So guys, I want to tell you, in the village it is not bad. You can see I planted my beans. They have already started flowering. So anytime they will be ready. In the next like 1 month, these beans will be ready for consumption. Sai maharagwe gorogoro moja, 1 tin It's being sold at 350. So if you do like 10 or you do like 10 sacks, you can see you have good money. So life in the village is not hard. Things like firewood, gas, I don't refill gas. When I was in the city, I used to refill the gas let's say once per month, depending on the consumption, and sometimes twice. That was before my kid went to school. I used to refill that the 13 kg, that is 3,500. Sometimes we find some are telling you 4,000. So here I refilled my gas back in December, and up to date, today is date 29th of March. My gas is still full. I only use it in the morning when I'm warming breakfast for my kid, or sometimes when I don't feel like doing the firewood. I also have charcoal. The firewood is too much here, it's a lot, so there is no bill for gas. So the gas, I can use it, I can refill the gas now here at least once per year. So I find myself, I have very, very small bills to do. Just the other day I came and said, because now my husband does YouTube channel, let's do the Wi-Fi. And I also said, let me also try to do some Wi-Fi. You can see the firewood is too much here. Like it's hard, you cannot stay hungry. Things like maize, I don't buy ugali. What the shopping I do here, I only do sugar. I buy unga ya ngano. And what I cannot consume, what I cannot produce in the farm. You can see now, these are some of the maize that I did early when the rains were too much. And you can see they are doing well in between. You have some small beans. So guys, if you don't understand the employment matrix, there's a guy I also heard saying that most of the employees, they say that they are working in a corporate, but when you go to see the corporate, people are just surviving. So guys, I'm not advising you to quit your job, but sit down with a pen and paper. Yes, your parents want to hear that you are employed, but you yourself, how are you surviving back in the city? It's only that people in the city, they don't want to save. We live with a lot of loans, madeni ni mingi kabisa, right, left and center. Tunataka kuchapa sherehe, unaomba loan. Ukitaka kuchapa sherehe unaomba loan. But huku mashamba tunapata hata hizo sherehe. The sherehe are very minimal. You can see guys, also I have some chickens. They're almost starting to produce eggs. Life in the village is very nice, guys. So if you sit down, do your calculations. Well, if you're in the city and you're making good amount of money, you're able to save well and good. If you live there because of influence, but you're making nothing, please think twice. There's a celebrity I had saying, she pays her rent more than 350,000. If you multiply that rent by 12 months, that is 4.2 million. This 1 acre piece of land that I bought it at 1.6. So you can see even her rent is more than what I bought the land with. Then survival rate, she said that she survives a month with more than 1.5 million. Here in the village, I survive with only 2,000 shillings. As in, you find that countryside life is very simple, very easy to live. And if you have noticed that most of the people are coming out from the village, they are coming out from the city to the village, to the countryside, because we are understanding the matrix. So not until you understand the matrix of where you are, then it will be very difficult. If it is things like fruits, we produce them from our farms. So things are very easy here. Things are very easy to do, guys, until you understand everything what you are doing in the city. Usiishi kwa peer pressure. Maisha ni yako. Na the end of it all, ukikufa kama leo, what will you leave your child with? Utaachia watoto nini? Unaishi town. Ukikufa kama leo, if you die like today, and God forbid, if your kids will be unable to pay the rent, then they'll be sent away from the land. So guys, let's have a second thought. Then don't tell anyone your next move always, because I remember when I was quitting from my work, I never told anyone where I am going to, and everyone was very negative about me. Oh, unawacha kazi, unaenda kuteseka, uko na mtoto, atasoma aje? Currently my baby is learning in one of the best schools here. It's an academy school. I've paid school fees for the next 2 years. So you just plan yourself. I paid the school fees for the next 2 years because we did not want ile pressure like next time tunaitishwa pesa, Christmas tumekula, January imefika, we don't have money, so that we can have time to plan ourselves better. So it is a matter of planning yourself. You can feel the breeze, guys. It's very nice, fresh air, no noise, no city noise. As in nikitoka nje ya compound vile ulikuwa unasema unaogopa jirani ya kuone, nothing. It's just you. As in tu life ni mzuri. Ukiamka tu asubuhi you feel the fresh air, no noise, the sleep is good here. I even sometimes I feel like ni kama nanyang'anywa masaa yangu ya kulala because the morning is really coming up too early. Nimelala tu kidogo na stukia ni asubuhi. The same happening to jioni. You just surprised jioni ndio hii imefika, because you're always busy. You keep yourself busy, you keep your body active. Tukiwa huko town, you used to see most of the people are being diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency. Why? Unaamka asubuhi, umeingia ofisi, no sun. You woke up early in the morning so that maybe if you are working in Nairobi, by 6 a.m. you should be on the road so that you don't find the jam. 6 uko kwa barabara, usipate jam. Aya, kazi unatoka, kama mimi I used to come out from work at 7. Sometimes if they are patient, you come out of work at 8. So there's no place you are coming into contact with the sun. So you get diseases like vitamin D deficiency. Unaanza kudungwa masindano cause of lack of vitu zingine kama vitamins. Unashangaa wewe unafaa kukua mdark, but because umekaa kwa stima sana indoors, you become brown. You think you are becoming good, yet ni melanin unakosa. Okay, I'm not saying it is bad. Najua ukikuja mashamba usikubali kuchapa, usikubali, because like now my farm have planted maize. I'm expecting to harvest more than 100 bags from the farm. Then I store it until it gets good amount of money. Pesa ya haraka ipitii kwa Zakayo. So guys, that was some of the advice that I could have shared with you today, so that you can first understand the matrix of employment na vile tunafungangwa kwa hiyo jela ya hiyo cocoon, the cocoon of employment. Employer asipokulipa leo ama chelewe na siku moja tu kukulipa, unasikia kutoka wazimu sababu umezoea pesa. But at least you are able to survive with a small amount of money, which I feel is good. You get even discipline. You're able to choose your friends wisely, and everything goes on well. So far so good. Everything is nice, guys. We shall continue sharing more. If you have a comment, if you have a question, if you would like to ask how do I start, how do I make the next move, if you are struggling, you can just comment in the comment section. I'll be able to see your comment. I'll reply to you. I'll be able to advise you. I'm not a good advisor, but at least I'll give you the small advice that I have. So like, guys, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's grow this channel. Let's continue learning so that you can see ourselves grow from one step to another. If you see your sister or brother amegrow, ametoka from kwa ile kakuni alikuwa, ile kasa kwenye alikuwa, ile ka matrix yenye alikuwa imemkwamisha, we feel good. So guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Kindly sorry for that. Kindly don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I also have my watchman here. I call him my watchman. He really creates peace in my home. He keeps us alert in case of any danger. Anatuweka alert. So guys, like, comment, share and I'll be thankful, guys. We are in the road to 1000 subscribers. Please guys, like, comment na hii ifikie Lynn Ngugi pia. I'd like to get an interview with Lynn Ngugi, but not at the moment. First I stabilize myself well enough so that you can be able to have something we can talk with. We can talk about something that can help people. And that's it, guys, for today. See you in the next video.